Good afternoon. Thank you, sir. After hearing 9 speakers in the morning, all of them dignitaries and senior people, and then after food, everybody is feeling sleepy. So this is the most difficult time to be talking something, and you can certainly guess my age. Like Kavita, I won't say don't do it. I can only tell you that there are only 2 persons who are senior to me in this hall. Just 2. In fact, I thought only 1, but then I was told by another one that he is also senior to me. Now, we are talking about the use of soya food. Soybean is known as the golden bean in India and elsewhere. Now, we Indians are so used to gold. I'm wondering where is all the gold in soya? What did we do to it? Why didn't we use it? We should have put our hand in the till and say, okay, here's more gold in soya. But believe me, soya bean is actually the golden bean. I have been with the industry for the last 26 years, and I find that it has got virtues. It really can be called a golden bean. Please forgive me if I don't have a presentation, because in school also, in college also, I never prepared notes. Was told by teachers like Kavita to stand on the bench, which I still do if she tells me. The problem, I'll talk the industry first. In the morning, I think somebody talked about the industry problems, and the industry is facing problems. I think one of the reasons that the industry is facing problems is, my friend in the industry will forgive me, we should have woken up to soya protein, soya food use 15 years back. We were knowing at that time that the soybean production all over the world is growing, and growing very fast. The poultry or the use of soybean meal is not growing at that pace. Now we suddenly have another challenge of DDGS. So the trouble was really, was in face of us long back, but we did not wake up. Well, anyway, one would say, der aaya durust aaya, better late than never. Now is the time to work on soybean food. Currently, we use only about 10% of soybean for food use, which is tofu milk, and then, of course, everything based on soya flour, basically. So this soybean meal, which is made for food use, and then you have other basic products. What is it that is not allowing this soybean food use to increase? I find 4 A's, 4 problems, which I can start with the A. The one big problem that I find is the awareness. In this hall and in the, in the urban areas in Delhi, Bombay, we all know that soybean is a good source of protein. But this is not India. And soybean is still a food which is being pushed. Unless people go to the store and say, I need something based on soybean food, the game is not over. We have to create that awareness among the masses, among the people that, look, you have to use soybean as a food, and you go and ask the store that I need dal today, I need rice today, I need wheat today, and I need this much quantity of soybean food. So creating a massive awareness is certainly the job which has to be done. Now, if I talk to the industry that, look, say, spend 50 crore rupees, the answer is no, we can't, and the fact is that they can't really. We have been engaging with the government for long to say that at least start, they've got a huge amount of funds. Start some campaign to start using this soybean in the centrally sponsored schemes. Only midday scheme meal, if they start, there will be a big use, and then people will start knowing about soybean food, and then it will grow suddenly. But something has to be done, and I think I've been talking to the government and the ministry because they are worried about the soybean prices. So they have started a big campaign on promoting soya food. We are preparing a jingle of the type, Roj Khao Ande, Sunday Hoa Monday. And this jingle, when it goes viral, I think people will start asking for soya food. So one is awareness, and the industry should invest something in it. Puneet ji is here or not? I don't know. Okay, so not many people from the industry are here, but industry should start doing some work, spend some money at least because for your own good. So that's awareness. The other problem with soya food is its acceptability. There is a beanie flavor, and it is known that it is there. Of course, scientists have developed some varieties which are free of mini flavor, but it's still there. Unless we get used to that mini flavor, the acceptability will be poor. So on that, we have to work. And perhaps nutritionists like Kavita ji or from the CFTRI, maybe you can prepare some dishes, some new items, which can take care of the mini flavor, not by removing it, because it can't be done, but by suppressing it with something else, maybe some spices, some condiments, some kind of a new dishes, which remove the mini flavor problem, and then people eat it. So then, of course, people have to become adaptable to it. The myth that soybean has bad nutrition problem, I think is already busted. People have been talking about that, but it's been all proven wrong. Soybean is good. And then will come the availability. Now, if the demand starts coming in, that I need soya food, I am sure the industry is already geared up. Look, let's say today there are only 10 industries which are making soya food items. Tomorrow, if the demand grows, there will be 20, there will be 30 industries. From 10%, we can certainly go to 30%, 40%. And that will solve the entire problem of the soya value chain. The farmer is not getting the price, cannot be solved by this industry by selling oil and meal. Because that's not controlled by us. That somebody else is controlling. We import 60% of oil. That price is not controlled by me. That's controlled by either Indonesia, Malaysia, or Brazil, or America. So we cannot do about the price. But if we start selling value-added items, soya food-based items, then the farmer will get the right price. The industry can then invest in some equipment, some machinery, some things to do value addition, and then they start selling less of soybean meal, which is right now 82%, and we sell all of it to poultry, and then we find no takers because the DDS, so we try to export it, which we can't do because our prices are very high. So we are in a very, very kind of a bad situation. We are in a circle where we can't get out. The only way to get out is invest in soya food. And this program, stakeholders consultation to sort of push soya food, it has to be done, Sureshji, from all around. Everybody has to work, as Shiv-Kumar said in the morning, in concert. And you have brought all of them together. So please keep the flock together. So whosoever has to do what has to get into the groove and do his part, and we work together to keep pushing soya food. So we remove the problem that we have, we make it palatable, we make it profitable for the industry. Then we have soybean varieties which are free of the beanie flavor and other problems. So all of us work together, the scientists, the industry, and the nutritionists, and then we push it. And I think this paper which you produced, it needs some corrections or some amendments, perhaps after 20 months. But I'm sure the effort is very good and it will bear some fruits. Thank you very much.